Have you ever wondered why those who seem hard to get always capture the attention of the opposite sex? The secret lies in the subtle art of letting go. In this video, we will explore a bold strategy that could completely transform the way you approach love. Instead of relentlessly pursuing, try stepping back and focusing on yourself. We will weave together the deep philosophies of Stoicism, an ancient school of thought that emphasizes self-control and inner tranquility, with the realities of modern love. Could relying less on the approval of others, building a rich inner world, and pursuing your own passions be the key to unlocking the door to someone's heart? Let's explore the art of strategic detachment. Learn to love yourself fully and shine brightly with independent confidence. And who knows, this very freedom and inner peace may become an irresistible allure, making it impossible for them to take their eyes off you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any upcoming content, where we continue to discover how ancient philosophies can enlighten and bring positive changes to modern life. Don't misunderstand, stopping caring here doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent. Instead, it is a subtle shift in mindset from trying to win to confidently letting go. It is when you learn not to place too many expectations on the outcome and not let fleeting emotions control you. When you depend less on the validation of others, you will find true calmness and self-control, which is what creates an irresistible charm. Think about trying to reconcile with an ex. If you keep clinging to the hope that they will come back, you are likely to make mistakes by acting on your emotions. You might reach out to them in moments of weakness or make poor decisions when feeling sad or intoxicated. But if you learn to accept reality and focus on rebuilding your life, you will gain calmness and self-control, and that may lead your ex to see you in a different light. Similarly, when you start dating someone new, don't put too much pressure on the outcome. Enjoy the process of getting to know the other person without the pressure of making them like you. When you stop worrying about pleasing others, you will naturally show your true self, a confident and attractive person. Remember, true attraction doesn't come from trying to please others, but from knowing how to love and appreciate yourself. When you achieve calmness and self-mastery, you radiate an irresistible magnetism. Now let's explore this fascinating paradox of love. Why does she start pursuing you when you stop pursuing her? Number 1, you are different from other men. As a man, I understand that we are often taught to be the ones who actively pursue, show interest, and shower women with attention to win their hearts. But the truth is, women are all too familiar with the puppy dogs who are always eager to please, always ready to do anything to win their favor. And precisely because of this, when you don't behave in that way, you break the usual pattern, creating a captivating difference. You don't need to come across as overly cold or indifferent. Simply show confidence and independence. Let her see that you have your own life, your own passions and goals, and that you don't rely on her validation to feel happy. When you are no longer constantly seeking her attention, she will begin to wonder, why is he different? Why isn't he like everyone else? This curiosity will drive her to want to learn more about you, to discover the interesting things hidden behind your seemingly indifferent exterior. Remember, women are attracted to men who have value, who have a purpose in life, and who know how to love themselves. So be a wolf among the pack of dogs, a man who is confident, independent, and unafraid to show his true self. Don't chase after her. Let her come to you. And when that happens, you will realize that true attraction does not come from trying to please others, but from valuing and loving yourself. A Stoic man does not allow himself to be drawn into a manipulative game of love, where pursuit and the desire to possess become the only goals. He understands that true love is not a chase, but a harmony between two free and independent souls. He does not seek validation from a woman. Instead, he seeks a deep connection based on mutual respect and understanding. He does not try to change himself to please her, but shows his true self, with all his strengths and weaknesses. It is this sincerity and confidence that create an irresistible allure, making a woman feel safe and respected when she is with him. He is not a puppy dog eagerly wagging his tail, but a wolf with strong character who knows how to control his emotions and actions. So number 2. Now you challenge her ego. When you stop pursuing a woman, you don't just create a gap in her life, you also challenge her ego and her natural instinct to conquer. The reality is that women are often accustomed to being pursued, given attention, and even admired. This isn't just a result of social norms deeply ingrained in our consciousness, but also stems from the deep biological instincts within each person. When you suddenly stop, when you cease to give her the attention she has grown used to, you create an imbalance in the psychological game, a noticeable shift in how she perceives herself and you. For many women, being pursued and cared for feels like a natural part of life. They may have become accustomed to receiving morning messages, frequent calls, invitations to go out, and other small acts of attention. These actions, whether intentional or not, have formed a habit in their minds. But when you abruptly stop, she not only feels the absence of that attention, but also faces a big question. Why? At this point, curiosity becomes an irresistible force. She begins to wonder why you have changed. Why don't you text, call, or show interest like before? Is it because you've lost interest, found someone else, or did she do something wrong? These questions start to spin in her mind, creating a certain sense of confusion. The more she thinks, analyzes, and tries to understand the reason, the more she is drawn into the emotional whirlwind you have unintentionally created. Moreover, the confidence and independence you show by stopping your pursuit are precisely what make her feel challenged. In a world where many people easily get caught up in chasing and flattering to win affection, your sudden pause becomes a striking difference. You are no longer someone chasing after her, but a confident and self-assured man, unbound by the need to conquer or the dependence on someone else's emotions. For example, imagine you are pursuing a beautiful and captivating woman. At first, she gladly receives your attention, perhaps even feeling a bit proud to be desired. But when you change your approach, from texting every day to only occasionally, from always asking her out to only responding when she reaches out first, she feels a distinct difference. At first, she might think you've lost interest, but gradually she begins to wonder whether you've truly lost interest or are just testing her. In this context, her natural instinct to conquer will awaken. She will want to regain your attention, to prove that she's still attractive and valuable enough to keep you interested. This is not merely a reflex action, but also arises from a deep psychological need, the need to affirm her self-worth. By stopping your pursuit, you have unintentionally stimulated this instinct in her, making her feel the need to fight to reclaim what she once had, your attention and affection. Thus, you become an enticing target, a challenge she longs to conquer. She may start changing her strategy, perhaps by initiating more contact, finding ways to meet you, or even presenting herself as more mysterious and intriguing to reignite your interest. You have become a puzzle, a challenge she wants to solve. In this situation, as a Stoic warrior, you must remain calm and composed. focusing on controlling what is within your power and letting go of what is beyond your control. The first thing to remember is that the emotions and actions of others are not within your control. You cannot force someone to care about you, nor can you control their reactions or feelings when you change your behavior. Therefore, you need to focus on self-control, adjusting your thoughts and actions to align with Stoic values. Instead of getting caught up in wondering whether she is trying to win back your attention, focus on developing yourself and cultivating a steadfast character. Remember, according to Stoic philosophy, happiness and fulfillment do not come from external factors, but from how you choose to react to and think about them. You should view this change in behavior as an opportunity to practice patience, calmness, and control over your own emotions. See this situation as an exercise in practicing the principle of amor fati, love of fate. Embrace every situation with gratitude and acceptance, without being swayed by external factors. Whether she cares or not, whether she tries to regain your attention or not, you maintain your steadfastness and inner calm. You realize that true happiness does not depend on what she thinks or does, but on how you manage your own thoughts and emotions. If she returns with renewed interest, you receive it with composure, without rushing or setting expectations. If she does not respond at all, you do not feel disappointed or disheartened, because you understand that the most important thing is still the peace within your soul. You do not chase after the emotions of others, but always control your path and goals. In this way, you are not drawn into the emotional whirlwind of others while maintaining your freedom and inner peace, true to the spirit of a Stoic. Number 3, she feels trust in you. Women are often attracted to calmness and confidence, especially when faced with difficult or unexpected situations. It is not about being cold or indifferent, but about the ability to remain composed and not be swept away by fleeting emotions. Imagine a romantic date by the beach. Suddenly, a big wave crashes over and drenches both of you. Instead of panicking, a calm man will simply smile, gently help her dry off, and continue the conversation as if nothing happened. This calmness exudes a masculine quality, a confidence that can protect and provide, making any woman feel safe and attracted. The non-overreactive approach also applies to how we treat women. There's no need to be overly eager, shower them with gifts, or offer empty compliments. Instead, show your interest sincerely and subtly, allowing her to feel that you are a man of value, not easily swayed by appearances. Imagine you're talking to a beautiful woman at a party. Suddenly another woman, equally attractive, approaches and tries to capture your attention. If you immediately become distracted and shift your focus to the new woman, the first woman will likely feel hurt and disrespected. But if you maintain your focus and continue the conversation naturally, it will show her that you are a man with principles, not easily tempted by superficial attractions. This calmness and self-control not only demonstrate maturity and strength, but also show that you are not merely drawn by physical appearance. You want to get to know her more deeply, to explore her inner qualities, and to build a meaningful relationship, and that is what every woman desires. So remember, sometimes the greatest strength lies in calmness and self-control. Don't try too hard to impress or win over a woman. Be yourself, a confident, calm, and valuable man, and you will find that your attractiveness will shine naturally and enduringly. Number 4. She will have stronger emotions when you stop pursuing. Women, like anyone else, often get caught up in the whirlwind of emotions. When there's a gap in time and space with someone, emotions tend to become stronger and more complex. In that empty space, people have a tendency to recall beautiful memories, joyful moments, and the positive feelings they experienced. This happens because, according to psychology, the human brain tends to forget negative or painful experiences to protect itself from prolonged mental distress. As a result, they gradually only remember the positives, creating a brighter and more favorable picture of the past relationship. For example, you may notice many women seem attracted to men who are considered bad boys. These men, even though they do not always show attention, affection, or may even behave inappropriately, still have a unique allure. The reason is that these bad boys often create distance, naturally detaching themselves from the relationship. In doing so, they unintentionally create a space where the other person feels a sense of lack and begins to think about them more. From a Stoic perspective, we should not worry about this attraction or the reasons why others behave this way. What is more important is to understand that these reactions do not belong to us and are not something we can control. A Stoic recognizes that the emotions and actions of others are beyond control, and thus one should not allow things outside their control to affect their mind and actions. Instead of wondering why a woman remembers the good things more when there is distance, a Stoic focuses on what they can control, their own response to the situation. We must accept that this is human nature. Remembering positive memories more vividly is natural. By understanding this, we can avoid being drawn into a whirlwind of pointless questions and instead focus on self-development. A Stoic would use this situation as an opportunity to practice the virtues of calmness and mental independence. They will not attempt to change another person's thoughts, but will learn to accept reality and not be affected by factors beyond their control. For them, the attraction that someone may feel toward a bad boy due to distance or time is not something to worry about. Instead, they focus on maintaining inner calm and self-control, not letting any absence or distance of others impact their emotions and mind. The Stoic also understands that having others remember them in a positive or negative light is not the ultimate goal. Their goal is to live a life true to their virtues and personal values, regardless of what others think. If someone remembers them with positive feelings, it is simply a natural result of sincere actions and attitudes, not something they need to seek or control. So number 5, she seeks validation from you. When you stop pursuing her, something interesting often happens. She tends to seek validation from you. This may seem strange, but the truth is that women are often drawn to a man who is different. In a world where most men are trying to win her over, showing all their affection and constantly seeking attention, what makes you special is your lack of interest. Women often want to be with a man who is not overly eager, because this shows that they do not have control over him in the way they might with other men. When you do not chase after her, you display confidence and independence, qualities that not everyone possesses. You create a contrast with all the other guys who are trying their hardest to impress her, and this makes you more attractive in her eyes. As a result, she will find ways to come back to you, trying to catch your attention, all to seek validation that you do care about her. She wants to feel that you were the unpredictable man who is not easily swayed, have a certain interest in her. It is precisely this indifference, this uniqueness you display that sparks her desire to conquer. She doesn't want to be just another woman you know. She wants to be special in your eyes, to prove to herself that you genuinely care about her. However, from the perspective of a Stoic, you should maintain your composure and not get caught up in this emotional whirlwind. Instead of worrying about whether she wants to prove something, focus on developing yourself and maintaining your mental independence. It is important to understand that your happiness and balance do not depend on others' validation but come from within yourself. Number 6. You will have time for yourself. Focusing on your life and not making someone else the center of it helps you build a confident and strong image. You show that you know how to invest in yourself, develop your skills, interests, and personal goals. This not only makes you more interesting, but also sends the message that you are strong enough to stand on your own 2 feet without needing the validation or affection of others. When you show independence and self-confidence, this creates a unique attraction. Many women are drawn to men who have a meaningful life of their own, men who do not merely chase after them, but know how to take care of their own lives. In this way, you create a clear distinction from those who only know how to pursue without any specific goals or direction. You become someone of real value, someone who can bring something worthwhile to the relationship, rather than just someone seeking attention. By focusing on yourself and living according to the values you believe in, you not only convey the message that you are independent and confident, but also show that you know how to love yourself. The fact that you know how to take care of yourself and spend time on self-improvement shows that you are someone of value, someone worthy of respect and love. This creates a natural attractiveness to those around you, including her. By stopping the chase, you also give her time and space to reflect on the relationship and your value. When you no longer appear overly concerned or always available, she will have the opportunity to reassess your unique qualities that she may have overlooked before. This distance helps her feel the absence and perhaps realize how valuable you truly are in her life. At this moment, your confidence and resilience will make her see you as different, someone who is not easily swayed or manipulated. Ultimately, when you stop pursuing and focus on yourself, you are doing the right thing not just for you, but also for her. You allow both of you the space to evaluate the relationship more objectively. You show her that you're not someone who is dependent, but rather someone with a life and value of your own. This makes you more attractive because you do not need to prove your worth by chasing someone. Your value speaks for itself through the way you live and behave every day. We've delved into the fascinating paradoxes of love, uncovered the subtle secrets of attraction, and most crucially, emphasize the profound importance of self-love and self-worth. Love, as we've discovered, isn't a relentless pursuit, but rather a graceful dance between 2 individuals who are whole and complete in their own right. Never let the yearning for love eclipse your own inherent value. Instead, turn your focus inward, nurturing personal growth, pursuing your passions with unwavering zeal, and crafting a life that resonates with purpose and meaning. As you cultivate this inner radiance, you'll find that the right people are naturally drawn to your light, fostering connections that are both healthy and enduring. Life itself is an ongoing odyssey of self-discovery and self-improvement. Embrace courage, venture beyond the familiar confines of your comfort zone, and never cease to expand your horizons through learning and exploration. Remember, you are a unique and precious being, and the world eagerly awaits the brilliance that only you can offer. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for sharing this journey with us. We sincerely hope that the insights we've shared will illuminate your path towards genuine happiness and love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to ensure you don't miss out on future captivating content. Until next time, may your journey be filled with joy, growth, and the unwavering pursuit of your dreams.